Dragon's Dogma 2, they just dropped 10 minutes of gameplay for us to check out and sink our teeth into. I have not seen this. I don't know what to expect. So we're going into this raw together. We're going to experience this raw together. The way all friends should experience things. Dragon's Dogma 2, 10 minutes of gameplay. Let's go. Here we go. Bah.
Would you mind coming over here?
Oh no.
I preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say other.
Oh no, it's a dogmatic dragon. Oh man. I never should have taken this shift. I like that. That's funny. I hope we can make the subtitles smaller though.
Watch out!
Slap, slap, slap. Yeah, that's doing a lot. Dude, you can just climb it. A little janky, but that's okay. Stab it, cut it. Okay, that's doing a little something. Oh, then it cuts. They don't want to show us too much. A Cyclops.
Aye, a Cyclops. To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Oh, that's cool.
Cyclops. Right. Be on your guard.
Oh, baby.
Prepare yourself.
They're just climbing on him. That's pretty cool. I can't wait to see like the trick shotters get in here and just one shot him. Okay, that was freaking cool though. Look at this. Watch how the flames spread across his body. He's not instantaneously covered in flame. It actually spreads across his body. Look at that. That's badass, dude.
Allow me.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Use their rage to our advantage.
Okay, I think the gameplay so far looks great. I can't stand the dialogue though. We're like, who when fighting this is like, oh, it seems we have enraged our foe. No, you'd be like, oh my god, he's so angry now. Ah, like, I don't care how trained you are. You're not going to be like, oh, it seems post-tense that we are moderately enraged upon by this evil, disgusting Cyclops. Dilly dilly, dab dab on the haters. I don't think anybody's talking like that. Stabbed him in the butt.
Keep a measured distance and observe our foe before you strike. Lashing out at random shan't see us to victory.
I do love how epic it is, though. Move your camera. Okay, just trying to pick it up. Oh. Oh, baby. That's actually pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. Okay. Okay. I do think the water looks like absolute garbage, but honestly, you're not playing this game for the graphics of the water and like how high fidelity they are. You're playing to kill a freaking Cyclops with water slamming him against a bunch of rocks. That's why you play. It's not the official gameplay thing. Yeah, this is from the gamer. Is the official one not cut up, or is this like pretty accurate? Oh, they actually talk through it. Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. The sequel to Hogwarts Legacy? Is like a bald eagle griffin? Do we just call those like American griffins? Freedom griffins? Probably freedom griffins. I think that works. Booyah! Freedom Griffin!
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. The action gameplay is designed to challenge your creativity, and although this is a single-player adventure, AI-controlled companions will accompany you throughout the experience. Today, I'd like to show you a little of what you can expect from the world of Dragon's Dogma 2 with this new gameplay footage.
Okay. I love how all these like 56-year-old Japanese developers have just swag oozing. Like for real. He's got the like designer glasses that look like the safety glasses you wear when you're sanding something industrial. He's got the swoosh Bieber haircut from 2010, cool t-shirt and necklace. This guy dresses way better than I do. What am I doing? This is a wake-up call for me, I'll tell you what.
In Dragon's Dogma 2, up to 3 AI-controlled beings called pawns can join you on your adventures. Players can choose from 4 starting vocations that determine how they will play. Of course, you will be able to change your vocation at any time by visiting vocation guilds. For now, let's look at the fighter vocation. Wielding a one-handed sword and shield, the fighter excels in melee combat. As a fighter, you can cut down enemies with a sword and protect yourself and your party using your shield. As we keep going,
I love the random screams as they jump at you. It's great.
we can see some harpies in the distance. As an archer, you'll be better suited to take down enemies above you. Let's see what they can do. The archer is a vocation that uses a bow and arrow to attack enemies from a distance. Make full use of your arsenal, including exploding or blighting arrows. You can also aim at your enemies like a third-person shooter.
Can you change your vocation? That's what I'm interested in. Because maybe you start playing and you're like, I'm not feeling the archery thing. I want to go get up close and personal. I don't know. You can change it? Pre-mixed? Okay.
The monsters of Dragon's Dogma 2 behave organically in the world around them.
Good.
And will even react to players by using their wits against you. Next, I would like to show you the mage in action. Mages excel at long-range magical attacks, as well as healing and support spells that bolster your party with various enchantments to give allies an advantage in battle.
Cap.
The more advanced and powerful the magic is, the longer the incantation will take.
Ooh.
In addition to the pawns you adventure with, you will occasionally act with other inhabitants of the world.
What's this? We're trapped.
Or are we?
Lastly, let's take a look at the thief. As a thief, you
The way he said it made me think he said feet. And then I looked at the subtitles because he was attacking the feet. He's like, lastly, let's look at the feet. Okay, I'm here for it, but let's see why.
use daggers to strike at your enemies, relying on agility and quick attacks. Use swift step to
Okay, I'm not alone. Good.
quickly move away from enemies after an attack. The key strategy for the thief against massive monsters is to find openings and cling on to the enemy to deal damage.
Oh, I like that. I think I'm playing Thief.
Fighting head-on is always an option, but it's a good idea to utilize the environment around you while engaging with enemies. Between your chosen vocation, diverse terrains, and the particular monster you're up against, each encounter challenges players and their party to use their creativity to succeed.
That's funny. Use him as a bridge.
Two
I friggin' love that.
nations prosper in the world of Dragon's Dogma 2. Vermund, the human kingdom, and Batal, the land of Beastren. In Vermund, the Arisen who slay the dragon have ruled as kings for generations. This land of lush meadows and rolling hills is ripe for exploration. In contrast, Batal is a rugged canyon nation with a city built on the site of ancient ruins. It is home to the Beastren and their unique culture. The nation of Batal offers players a different experience from the human kingdom, with diverse environments to explore and monsters to encounter. In your adventures, you might come across people who call out to you.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir?
Other times, you might receive quests from people who you aid.
Thank heavens. Thought I'd ne'er make it. If I might be so bold as to impose upon you again, would you be willing to accompany me to the cenotaph and safeguard me from harm?
Pawns with knowledge of a quest may be able to guide you to the right location, but it is up to the player to decide whether to follow them or not.
Okay.
Pawns support you throughout your adventures and may come to your aid when you are in trouble.
What was that? What was that? Caught you like a baby.
And may come to your aid when you are in trouble.
It's okay, master. It's okay. I love you. I'm expecting like a little kiss on the forehead too. Keep exploring. I freaking love that. That's great. Oh.
To complete your quests, you can ride ox carts to travel to major locations. But be aware, as you might get attacked en route to your destination and have to decide how to tackle the situation. During the ride, you can choose to close your eyes to quickly arrive at your destination. Time is ever passing, even while riding an ox cart, and the environment around the player constantly changes. Nighttime is especially dangerous. With no light to illuminate your surroundings, you will be enveloped in pitch black darkness where you can't even see your feet. Also, there are dangerous monsters that only appear at night, so you need to be careful when adventuring in the dark. If you have a camping kit, you can find a campsite to spend the night and recover your health.
Good evening, Arisen.
Good evening, Arisen. That's funny. So I would guess that this is, I think, similar to the original one. This is probably like going to be an 8 out of 10 type of game. I think there's going to be some really cool moments, especially in terms of combat and those dynamic events that can occur. But I would assume that and infer from what we've seen, so not necessarily assume, but I would infer from what we've seen that it's going to be pretty stiff narratively. I think there's going to be a lot of jank. I think graphically it's going to be probably pretty far behind the curve. but still there's going to be fun to be had with it. So I would guess that just looking at what we're seeing now, it's probably an 8 out of 10. If it really surprises us and they polish the crap out of it, maybe it goes up to like 9 out of 10. But even some of the stuff we've seen, it looks pretty janky. Still really cool, but janky, I'm guessing. My face is tired. All this feet talk is getting me around. Calm down, Sean. It's okay. Calm down. Luke, thank you for the 5. Cat girls, I am in. Meow, says Luke. Not this Luke.
Luke 9K
9K.
super chatted $5. Cat girls, I'm
open to it. You know, well, never say never. Yeah, DD1 was a solid 8 out of 10. This looks like more of that, but improved somewhat. Yeah. And again, there's nothing wrong with an 8 out of, well, okay, technically there are things wrong with an 8 out of 10 game, but I don't have a problem with an 8 out of 10 game. I think there is a place for those in the industry, and it's unfortunate that nowadays people act like that is unacceptable to have a game at an 8 out of 10 level. Like, it should be really hard to reach a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 rating. Like, it should be very difficult to get there. So I think for an 8 out of 10, that's still good. That's still an accomplishment.
'Tis the honor of my life to share your journey, Arisen.
To wrap up, I'd like to introduce some advanced vocations that become available as you progress in the story. The Mystic Spear Hand combines magic attacks and weapon-based physical attacks. A good all-rounder, they use their duo spear at close range and magic at long range. They can also use magic to block an enemy's movement or throw multiple items at once. The Magic Archer is a vocation that further specializes in long-range attacks with magical arrows. On top of healing and providing support to your allies, they can learn a skill that releases a powerful attack over a wide area in exchange for reducing their own maximum HP.
Can they also lower the music volume, or is that a different class?
And of course, there are other unique vocations you can look forward to. We have a playable version of Dragon's Dogma 2 at the Tokyo Game Show Capcom booth.
Maybe we get it as a demo. That happens sometimes. You never know.
Depending on the choices they make, each player can experience very different playthroughs. We're very much looking forward to the impressions of those who get a chance to play. Dragon's Dogma 2 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.
Honestly, it looks pretty good. I think if we look at, where's the last thing we saw? This clip, there was a little bit of jank with getting up the big dragon. So like you see him climb up, you'll see right as he reaches like the armpit right up here, like you clip into it. He doesn't actually grab. Now he's running on him. See, he's like running on the surface. He's not actually grabbed on. So a little jank like that concerns me because it could make it so you're trying to like fight this big dragon and you just randomly fall off because it didn't detect that you were where you should be grabbing. But a little bit of jank never hurt anybody. And again, like everything else looks pretty solid. So I think if this lands at like an 8 out of 10 range, I think that's still an accomplishment. That's still probably worth playing. I would assume. But yeah, this is one to keep your eye on. I think this could be good fun. Looks pretty good. It looks pretty Gucci.